is safety, safety, safety. Okay. If you'll notice, there are 2 bits of metal around the burner here and here. Do not touch them. Touch them. Do not touch them. They are so scalding hot. You get horrible things. This, do not touch this part. Also, scalding hot, you'll burn yourself. The black part here is the only part you want to hold on to. Okay? At any point in time. That's fine too. Like this. Kind of like how you would hold a pencil.
Okay.
Okay?
One of those
it's going to feel a little bit odd because the tip's going to be so far away. You'll get used to it. But that's the most important thing I have to stress is anything silver on this at all is going to be scalding hot. Also the tip, obviously. So most of these kits will come with these little special things here. These are horrible. I will tell you this right now. Because you go like this, and it'll start sliding and falling, and then all of a sudden you burn down your table. This is a grinding stone my dad gave me, which is awesome because you can just go like this, and nothing's going to burn. So it's important when there are better, safer ones than this, obviously. So if you get into this, look into something to that effect. Also, you're going to notice that each of these kits come with multiple heads. This is your standard head. It has here. It's great for straight points, straight lines. The tip you can do detail work with. This is your standard generic tip. Most that don't have heads that are removable just have this. Then you have this piece here. This is for shading. It gives you a different type of shading than the standard head will. For shading with this, it'll end up very, very dark. So if you want that, then by all means, shade with a normal standard head. If not, if you want it a bit lighter, almost kind of a caramely look, use the head that is just for shading. Also, you want to use the tip of it. If you use this, sometimes it won't burn even. What else do I have to say about that? Oh, yes, also, the most important thing when you're burning is that you keep your movement the same. How long you hold your burner on a specific area, because you want all the coloring to be the same. You know, you want it uniform. You don't want it wavy. You don't want it to like really dig deep and then a little low and a little high. You know, especially when you're doing shading with this, constantly have it moving like this, kind of little circly bits like that. Because you will get an uneven burn if you just go like this and just kind of hope for the best. Okay. There are also other heads used for different things, different shapes, whatnot. This particular head is my favorite to use. It is the pointiest, the tiniest that they make. Also, this nifty little chart on the back gives you an example of all of the different heads that are available and what they're specifically for. So that's fun. But this is the head that I do 90% of my work with.
Like the calendar?
Yes, the Mayan calendar I did.
Look small enough.
Yeah.
Look at this detail.
You have to be very, very careful with this. What will happen is if you're burning for a long time, it will start to bend. It can bend right off and break right off. It can. So you have to be gentle with it. You don't want to be slamming it into the wood. You want to press hard. You just very gently grazing it along and looking for the even burn.
It will burn it.
It will burn it. So what we're going to do today is we have these little pieces, thanks to Gradis. We're going to just put different types of the techniques using different heads feeling on how we want to work it, then we can use our plaques to actually pick a design that we want to put on it and then burn it. Okay?
Cool.
So let's warm up the burners.
Anything you don't want burnt, get off the table.
Yep. Don't want it burned. Don't have it here.
So what head should we start with?
Start with your standard head.
I want this one.
We're not ready for that.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, start with standard head.
New hat.
Okay. So that's very simple. Just twist them in.
We only have 3, right?
You know what's going to be tough?
Yeah.
Cooling these down and changing heads.
That's the thing. Pliers. When you want to switch up your heads, use a pair of pliers on them to undo them. Put the head on the stone, and then it'll reburn. You want to be very careful. Just always make